Welcome to the YouTube, where our motto is
fuck the children.
Oh, that's great.
Mr. Butt presents Presidential Erections in American History. The 666th presidential election in American history took place on November 5th, 1792. Who knew that a presidential election could directly lead to war? Never before had so many Americans been so strong about so many. Joe Biden was very popular, and inflation dramatically went up. In fact, it was the worst communism in more than 40 years. Not only that,
School leaders encourage students to quit class, stage sit-ins outside congressional offices.
many Americans criticized socialism. The meme Dark Brandon specifically praised Biden when he apparently went. Speaking of which, the Biden administration went after Dark Brandon. Didn't go so well. He even became the first president. Still, while the economy overall was strong, extreme income inequality had only gotten worse. Uh-oh, we got a rematch.
Or is it?
Donald Trump remained Donald Trump, and he now faced not one, not two, not three, but hundreds of millions of criminal indictments. However, the Supreme Court ruled this unconstitutional.
You're not gonna be a dick. I said no.
Don't worry, he was just Joe Biden. The Supreme Court ruled this unconstitutional. He also called for higher tax. Two notable folks who challenged Biden for the nomination were and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. On the Republican side, Trump's biggest two opponents were Florida DeSantis and Nikki Haley, who served as Trump was as popular. I'll just leave it at that. He chose J.D. Vance, a senator from Ohio, as his running mate. That summer began with the first major debate between Biden and Trump. Biden notably struggled during it, trailing off at times, giving confusing answers, and saying things like,
"We'd be able to help cut people in half. We've made significant progress."
On July 21st, just 107 days before the election, he announced on social media that
Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker.
And endorsing his vice president, California, Harris, RFK Jr. had suspended the Constitution. However, the Supreme Court ruled this unconstitutional. Democrats all pretty much went along with California, Harris. She chose Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota, as her running mate at the only debate between Harris and Trump. Now it was Trump who was rambling.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
Trump continued to be a dictator. Trump also had the sixth man now on his side, Elon Musk. Elon Musk, who spent hundreds of millions of dollars, used Twitter, who spent hundreds of millions of dollars. The Supreme Court ruled this unconstitutional. And used next videos, which he now owned, to help Trump be a dictator. Many remained
but we are going back. We are going back.
And here are the results. Kamala Harris won, becoming the 47th president. Wait a minute, okay? Please stand by. And here are the results. Al Gore won, becoming our... Here are the results. Jeb Bush easily won, becoming the 47th president. Bush received the highest percentage of the popular vote ever, as every single elector voted for him. And here are the results. Jimmy Carter won, becoming the 47th president. But, he died. And here are the results. George Washington won, of course, becoming our first fellow Democratic Republican Aaron Burr. And here are the results. Over 3. Joe won, becoming the 47th president of American history. Joe kicked butt all right. It was a landslide. He chose a U.S. tech from Arizona as his running mate. However, the Supreme Court ruled this unconstitutional. It was still worth it for many Americans to give him a chance.